Hey, this is J Bad, and today I'm doing a review for Batman issue 1, and it was released in 1940. And this issue featured, I think, the first appearance of Dick Grayson as Robin, and also Catwoman, and even the Joker. Selena Kyle as Catwoman and the Joker as well. So three different debuts of popular, Batman, characters. Well, this tale takes place not too long after Batman has locked up Hugo Strange in a prison, and Hugo Strange manages to escape during a prison break. So basically, he escapes from prison during a prison break. Now, he eventually frees 5 inmates from the Metropolis Insane Asylum, and that's what the asylum was called at the time, Metropolis Insane Asylum. And after this, a month later, a huge 15-foot human monster terrorizes Manhattan, because Manhattan was really Gotham City at that time, back in those days, before they created Gotham City. So Batman uses his bat gyro, which is like his bat plane or bat wing, his flying bat vehicle basically, to follow the monster to Hugo Strange's hideout. But when Batman arrives at Hugo Strange's hideout, he is set up by a trap that was made for him by Hugo Strange. And this is where Hugo Strange explains to Batman that he created the monsters with an extract that speeds up their growth glands. So eventually he injects the same extract into Batman, who now must find an antidote within 18 hours, or he will become human, like a large super monster like the previous humans that Hugo Strange could change with the extract. Now I thought this was a fun tale, and it was interesting getting a look at Hugo Strange too as well. I thought Batman issue 1, which was released in 1940, was a fun tale, and the title for this tale was called Dr. Hugo Strange and the Mutant Monsters. It was nice getting a good look at Hugo Strange, who was actually before the Joker, and villains like that. He was actually one of Batman's really earliest villains, that returned on a regular basis. Now I thought this was fun, and it was very violent, and Batman uses his back gyro a lot throughout this tale, but there was also a lot of violent deaths, which were by Batman to himself. He actually killed a couple of people in his tale, which further enhances of him, the persona of him being a dark and brooding hero, at that time. I see that more and more now, how serious and hard that the tone of Batman was very hardcore at that time, back in those early days, because he was very hardcore and serious, Clearly you can tell that these issues weren't really aimed at, children, at the time. They were very adult-like, So yeah, this is J Bat, and this is my review for Batman issue 1 from 1940. Okay.